Firenze hosting Ancona for the right to play the Italian Bowl in Ravenna. And the Guelfi take the first possession and go right down the field. Cosima Casati breaks open the scoring, and Firenze is off and running early on. Move ahead to the second quarter. Dolphins trying to will their way back into it. Cristiani Brancaccio finding the end zone. Ancona within a score. Next possession, Firenze. Andrea Fimiani to Ryan DeLuca. A little swing pass, and he would scamper all the way down the field. A 70-yard touchdown as the Guelfi taking the commanding lead into halftime. Third quarter, Guelfi trying to ice the game, set up that rematch with Parma. Fimiani, the read option, extending the lead to 3 scores. Ancona not giving up. They would go back to the ground. Brancaccio would score again, but Firenze always had an answer as the Guelfi win 44-20, so we will get a rematch in the Italian Bowl, or a Rivegenta from a year ago. Mason Lowry, Nick Guide, join us with more. They speak Italian much better than I do.
Well, that was a vintage Firenze Guelfi performance. We've been waiting for it all season. It's something that we've hardly seen. But the growth of this team, the offensive line, combined with finally Cosimo Casati having a breakout game, these guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with in Ravenna.
Yeah, they really are. And they started the game much that way. They came out and were able to run the ball with both Fimiani and Casati right out of the gate, took over the line of scrimmage, and Ancona just really couldn't keep up.
Yeah, Cosimo Casati, 171 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Andrea Fimiani, 152 and 2 scores as well. They really took it to the Ancona Dolphins, and not to be critical of coaching or decision making or anything like that, but I can't help but feel like the Dolphins, especially early in this game, needed to be a lot more aggressive offensively in their approach.
Yeah, I agree, and it's kind of been a recurring theme as we've seen Ancona in the semifinal. Florence came out, they were aggressive, they took chances on 3rd and 4th down. Ancona, to me, we talked about it, too hesitant, didn't take the chances that they had at 4th down. In the semifinal, you really have to leave it all out there and go for it. And I think Ancona missed some opportunities, and they let Florence get too far ahead.
Yeah, in that first half, they were trading field goals for touchdowns, which against a high-octane offense like the Guelfi, you just can't afford. It's going to be 2 high-octane rush-based offenses in the Italian Bowl, and those that came out to the Glass Bowl last year, you'll recognize the Parma Panthers and Firenze Guelfi. 2 teams that have come a long, long way from those opening weeks when both teams were kind of a question mark. Parma was 3-3 at one point this year. The Guelfi got shut out by Varese Scorpions in their season opener. I don't know who's going to win this game, but I do know it's going to be really entertaining and a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of interesting storylines. I mean, it's really interesting to see Brian McKitty when he has some time to prepare. He's done so in the past very well against the Guelfi, but the Guelfi really want to make up for last year's loss in the Italian Bowl here in Toledo.
So it's next stop Ravenna for Firenze Guelfi and the Parma Panthers and us. We'll have it live right here on BCSN.